It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. I want to get into the group interview thing. So we did the job ad. They clicked on the thing. We're interacting with them. We got them set up to do a group interview. And so I'm gonna get into like the how exactly to do the group interview thing. But first, I want to talk a little bit about why. Probably the biggest reason why is to save you a bunch of time. Because scheduling one-on-one interviews, you're still going to get a lot of no-shows, even if you do everything right up to that point because of the way that the world is. So you can either complain about it or change how you do the thing. And just like Michael Kaplan tells us, we're getting the exact result that our process is designed to give us. And so if you don't like all the no-shows, change your process. And one of the great ways to change your process is to do group interviews so that you aren't sitting there waiting around for a human that probably has less than a 50% chance of showing up to your interview. If you do a group interview, you can invite 10 people, 20 people, 30 people to that interview. So that'd be reason number one. Reason number two, I'd say, is competition. Like now they look around and instead of them feeling like they're there to own the conversation, they see a bunch of other people that are there to own the conversation. And I mean, in a lot of our cases, especially when we're hiring technicians, like we need them to be competitive. So let's see how competitive they are, who can like outperform in this group setting and stand out, right? There's probably a number 3 in there somewhere, but I can't. I don't know.
I do that all the time. I'm like, there's 3 reasons.
I didn't say there was 3 reasons. I was just trying to think of a third reason.
I think it's easier to paint the vision, like paint a bigger vision when you're talking to a group. Like this is a big vision for the team. It's not all about me. It's not just me and you, but painting the vision for the company and casting a big vision, talking about core values and what they mean and asking what core values mean to people. I think that's a lot easier in a group than it is one-on-one because then the vision is like you and me, not us.
Yep. That's good.
There's just 3.
That's a good number 3. I got a number 4. Like one-on-one interviews, they know what to do. They know what to expect. They know how to answer your questions. And I don't know about you, maybe I'm the worst judge of character, but I suck at one-on-one interviewing. I've probably not hired people that would have been great. In fact, there was one I can think of that was a home cleaner of ours that I almost didn't hire, but we were so desperate I hired her, and then she ended up being our best employee. Erica, Sean, if you remember, she was a little forgetful. She was a little forgetful, but she would go to the ends of the earth for us. And I don't know why, because her manager that she reported to sucked. Who reported to me, and I sucked. But I'm a terrible judge because the good interviewers doesn't mean they're going to be a good employee. They just are good at interviewing, and they know how to answer the questions you're going to ask. And so you're going to hire them, and that they're still going to suck. And so it's not your opinion of their future performance is not going to show up through your interview process. Most likely. I'm sure there's people out there like, I'm the best interviewer in the world. I always know if they're going to be good. But in general, everybody I talk to is like, yeah, I've hired so many shitheads. And then I've hired people just because I needed people and they turned out to be great and I wasn't even going to hire them. Right. So I think it's hard to tell in a one-on-one interview if they're actually going to be good. I would say in a group interview, their guard goes down a little bit. And you can tell from their nonverbals way better than their verbals if they're going to be a good fit. Because they're doing exactly what Angela's doing right now. They're like leaning in, they're smiling, they're engaged. Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one or check out this one and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. Work smarter, work harder, go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.